Hello everyone. Concealed Carry Nation posted a story on June 30th of this year titled, Armed Homeowner Saves 5 People from an Armed Home Invasion. Killing one and injuring the other, in Las Vegas, Nevada, an armed man and woman broke into a home, only to be confronted by an armed owner. According to Las Vegas police investigators, a man and woman were breaking into a home when the woman was confronted by someone inside, who began shooting. The burglars returned fire. Both intruders were injured during the exchange. I believe that the American citizen should own a gun for personal protection. As Concealed Nation explained, this homeowner saved his family's lives. I personally feel safer having a gun nearby with everything happening out in today's world. We do have a gun in the home, and I personally do know how to use guns, and I do know how to be safe with them. One of my favorite sayings is, guns don't kill people, the person behind the weapon does. I am going to present to you today how changing in gun laws have some people worried, Americans who own guns and why, criminals will still have access to them even if they are taken away, gun control could give government too much power over the United States citizen, France is a restrictive gun country and had a major attack, California gun laws and the San Bernardino shooter, and then the real issue behind the gun. Learning that owning a gun is not a bad thing, and in the end, it could save you and your family's lives. Most people worry that new gun control laws would make it difficult for people to protect their homes and families. About the same number says stricter gun laws would reduce the number of mass shootings. About a quarter, 24%, of Americans own guns. Of this 24%, 79% say it makes them feel safer. Training and gun safety classes are offered for anyone who wants to learn a little more about starting to own a gun. In 2003, Pew Research Center conducted a survey based on Americans who own guns, and 48% said they own a gun for personal protection, and 52% for recreational use. Those who do not own guns see safety as a major concern. 58% of the households without guns say they are uncomfortable having guns in their homes. Most common answer was they are concerned about gun accidents and the safety of their family members. I agree that with stricter gun control measures, it will eventually lead to stricter laws which will take away guns from all citizens. 47% of Americans agree, and 53% disagree with that statement. This will give the government too much power over citizens and take away the Second Amendment right. 55% of gun owners oppose a ban on assault-style weapons. 43% favor the ban. With stricter gun laws in place, criminals still find a way to get the weapons they require to carry out a crime. They have family members and friends that could be able to get a weapon if they could not themselves. France has very strict gun laws, and a major attack took place in Paris. Having strict gun laws will not stop these kinds of attacks, says Bustle.com. Gun control in France is categorized as restrictive. Unlike the United States, France does not have a right to bear arms. In order to purchase a firearm, one must obtain a hunting license and or a shooting sport license, which also require a psychological evaluation and renewal often. Semi-automatic rifles that can hold more than 3 rounds, as well as rifles and handguns with military-grade calibers, require permits. Fully automatic weapons are completely illegal for civilians. If one purchases or possesses a gun illegally, the punishment is a max of 7 years in prison. California gun laws are among the most restrictive in the United States. A 10-day waiting period and limits on who should own a firearm and what they can own. For instance, rifles may not be shorter than 16 inches, and handgun owners must have a valid handgun safety certificate. Violation of these laws can lead to felony charges. The San Bernardino shooter did not purchase his own weapons. They had someone else get them for them. According to the Washington Post, gun purchases in California surged after the shootings. 6,000 guns were sold in one day. 20,664 were sold 4 days after. The American citizen is using their right to possess a firearm in this case, and they feel safe in their own community. What would happen if they took that away from us? I believe the real issue lies in cracking down on illegal gun trafficking and gun laws for private owners. Most weapons that are used to commit crimes can be acquired from the black market or smuggled into the country illegally. I spoke with you today about the realities of owning a gun in the United States and what some of the real controversies are. I believe that everyone should own some type of firearm to protect themselves. I have shared with you that most people worry about new gun control laws. They will take away the right to possess a firearm. Also, that just because a state or country do not allow firearms does not mean someone will not acquire them. Personally, I stand with these values and I want to be as safe as I can with what is going on in today's world. Taking a training and safety class should put all fears away and not being able to protect your family. Clint Eastwood said, "I have a very strict gun control policy. If there's a gun around, I want to be in control of it." And I could not agree more with what he said. Let's do our parts to keep our country armed and safe. Thank you.